Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today it's Wednesday, so we're gonna be doing some Brawl. I originally was going to do Brawl with... Okay, can't show that there, so I'll just show... So originally gonna use it with Atheros. I'll talk about the problems I encountered with him, and I just couldn't get him to work over the past today and past week. So we're just gonna go with I'm gonna go with something that does work and actually has a better fit with my playstyle. So this is Klothys, God of Destiny. Treat to cast, 1 red green, legendary enchantment creature, indestructible, but not a creature unless your devotion to red and green is 7 or more. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, exile target card from a graveyard. If it's a land card, you get red or green mana. Otherwise, you gain 2 life, and Klothys deals 2 damage to each opponent. So we can actually squeeze out some extra damage in the long haul, but we're not going to be totally dependent on that. We're actually in it to get as much damage as possible. So we got Arboreal Grazer and Gilded Goose as our 1 mana acceleration. Leafkin Druid, Paradise Druid as our 2 mana acceleration. Once Upon a Time kind of fits that line there. Marauding Raptor kind of acts as acceleration also. Most of our creatures will not die to this. There are a few exceptions, but otherwise every other creature either contributes to with their mana, or is potentially very big, like Bone Crusher Giant's a 4/3, Trashing Brontodon's a 3/4, Grum Gully's a 3/3 that makes everyone else big. Same with Renata. Devotion tree makes everyone else big as well. Gruul Spellbreaker, always big. Domri's always there to act as additional removal. Same with Domri's Ambush and Trash and Threat. I probably should also be adding... This could easily be substituted with Collision Colossus, but the ability to generate creatures is kind of important here. Speaking of generating creatures, Arasta makes creatures. Nightpack Ambusher makes creatures. Actually, very good combination with Grum Gully and or Renata. Questing Beast, always good. Shifting Ceratops, randomly good. Still good, actually, even if it's not that random. We want to have a very good 4-drop slot, essentially because we're kind of ramping from 2 to 4, fingers crossed. Well, Domri's kind of a ramp of 3 to 5. Wicked Wolf, also good. Vivian can help us through. She's probably not the strongest one, but she does have 3 green pips. Storm's Rat, we kind of need to have a sweeper. That's kind of the one thing I noticed when running. The more controlling your deck is, the more sweepers you want. But you still kind of want to have at least 1 reset button. That said, Skargan Hellkite, very good. Cavalier of Thorns. Nissa, very good. So we top out with Chandra and Great Henge, but otherwise we try to win mid-range, so to speak. We have Vivian's Bow to dig for more creatures. Got Cinder Vines, especially because the one thing I notice about Brawl right now is it's either you're running a lot of creatures or you're running a lot of Planeswalkers. So Cinder Vines kind of helps add some pressure to that. That's also kind of the weakness of this deck. We're gonna need to be faster than a lot of Planeswalkers. I suppose I could lean more towards red, add a lot more removal. I'm going to lean in towards green for now. Actually, now that I mentioned that, I'm probably gonna cut the Castle Embreth. Cut the Castle Embreth, just add another mountain. Because because it's rarely gonna be relevant. Castle Garenbrig is more relevant for that matter. Our land base, generally, all the colored lands as much as possible. Try not to get too many tap down lands, because we do want to play stuff very early. Blast Zone is a nod to some additional removal. Field of Ruins a nod to Field of the Dead. May that card be banned someday in this format. Well, I do have things to say about that, but that's another story. That said, let's go with this one. Also mention Arcane Signet as standby as well. Then It's taking a while to set up. Probably because I... Okay, there you go. So let's brawl away. Okay. Castle and bread into 6 mountains. Okay, this one is relatively keepable, but I'm scared to keep this kind of hand. I'm probably gonna just use... I should take advantage of free mulligan whenever I can. So yeah, this is a lot better. We can surprise... We have a Wildborn Preserver or Stomp if we as an option, so I'm gonna keep that. Okay, hold on. Stream pop out. Let's just play the green. Also, no point in trying to hide our mana base when everyone can see it. So turn 2. Can't see our hand though, so let's take advantage of that. We kind of need more green mana. Okay, so I'm gonna go Wildborn Preserver. Okay, we actually have a plan. So our Boreal Grazer. So I'm actually going to just pay the X. I don't see the need to hold. I'm not too keen in holding up Stomp right now, especially when I know since our opponent's the one that needs to be able to deal with the 4/4. Also, we can't answer Paradise Druid unless it taps. Opponent goes for the Uro, so comes in and comes out. Sacks a bunch of lands. Not bad. Well, Field of Ruins not gonna hit this week, but that's okay, I guess. We can't play Klothys right now, so we can actually this is a nice thing. We can actually play Klothys right now. Next turn we can start eating up his lands. We should thank our opponent for that. Opponent unsummon. Okay, fine. Opponent plays Cavalier of Thorns. So we're a little bit behind here. Let's also check what our portfolio fancies. Dumps a lot of stuff, but okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 mana up. I'm going to take the land for now. We need the double green because we at least should get Nissa up live.
I will protect the virtue of this world.
I can also likewise just get the mountain up live. Actually, I'll do the mountain.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Snipe the Paradise Druid. So our Boreal Grazer is gonna die. That's fine. So we got 6 mana. Well, maybe potentially 7 actually. Not enough green. We really could use another green source. Opponent's going for the Signet. He does have enough to... Okay, he has enough, but he's going for the Incubation Druid and the Growth Spiral. So he's not... Actually, now that this is in the graveyard... Is this graveyard command zone? I'm gonna check with Nissa. This could actually just be command zone. So, let's do the block. Okay, so we got Grum Gully. So, let's do a check. Nope, he is in the command zone, so... I'm gonna snipe Tassa. So... 2. Okay, 4. Let's see. So if I tap this, okay. So I'm gonna do full control of the mana here because I need to hold up 1 green. Oh, there, that did it for me. That's fine. So we need to use that to dig for a land. Oh, we get Klothys live. That's perfect too. And opponent concedes quickly. I would have thought our opponent would have escaped with Uro in this case. Oh well, but that's probably the other nice thing about this. We can suddenly get Klothys out live as soon as possible, so we should take advantage of that. That said, let's keep going. The night is young, and we're only a few minutes in. That said, I don't expect all games to go reasonably well. I'm only thinking that this game went well because we were in a position where Nissa's probably not gonna die. Opponent's playing Shulane, so this is a lot of ETB triggers. Hushbringer would be so nice. So we're gonna use Once Upon a Time to dig ourselves a creature. Otherwise, we can just probably even a big one as well. We can use Marauding Raptor for that effect. So I'll get Highlands first. We'll play our lands first. Okay, so you drew Veil of Summer. I'm actually gonna play this first. So what? Oh, Questing Beast is gonna be a good one here. White-blue is a problem. Actually, Wicked Wolf's not looking so hot here. So I will go for the Marauding... I will go for the Marauding Raptor into turn 3 Questing Beast. That's quite insane. Then we can go turn 4 Klothys plus Veil of Summer Protection. Incubation Druid's not gonna be fast. Opponent can't block Questing, so that's a swing for 6. Not bad. We don't really have any other dinosaurs other than the Trashing Brontodon, so this one's not much of a combo. Opponent is this is a very slow one. Arcane Signet. Okay, into Charming Prince. Gain life. Gain life or scry 2. Okay, gain life. So hold on. Okay, let's set up the most mana. So I'm gonna play Domri first. Add. Okay, opponent sees that we're gonna play Klothys next turn. Whew. That that was very. Either that or our opponent saw that yeah, it's not a great matchup. Theirs was very slow. I might have just jinxed myself. I'm probably gonna run into either a Niv Mizzet deck, a Nicol Bolas deck, or a Golos deck. I've had very poor luck against any of the 3. Heliod. Okay, we might do quite well with this one. So this is a slow start, but we do have turn 3 Trashing Brontodon. Yeah, I'll keep this one. This kind of deck wants to play a lot of small creatures, so having the Storm's Wrath in hand now is not such a bad thing. So Guildgate first. We're fingers crossed for mana number 4. Okay, there's mana number 4, so we'll play this tapped. In fact, we can just play... Depending on our opponent plays, we can just play Klothys turn 3. The most... Okay. Very uncommittal, I admit. We want to see what our opponent's up to. Smothering Tide, so we're actually going to be accelerating our opponent quite a bit. Okay, we will decline. So I can actually play Elvish Reclaimer as well, but I'm going to go with the trashing Brontodon. Holding 1 mana up because we can snipe the Smothering Tide. In fact, that's probably what we're gonna do. We'll wait to see what our opponent plays. We're gonna... Opponent's been making all their land drops. My concern is that they're gonna drop something that we can't Storm's Wrath. Glass Casket, we'll let that land. It's gonna force us to take out the Smothering Tide. Opponent might have a way to save it. Usually it's for creatures, so it's probably the... So Linden, Steadfast Queen. Okay. So we will... Target creature enchanted we control. Let's see. Okay, thank goodness he... Okay, so... Yes, we'll take out the Smothering Tide forever. That's the nice thing about Klothys. So gets us a little back into the game. So we're actually going to play Mountain, play Signet, Storm's Wrath. I don't wait. There is one mana adventure that could save Linden. So okay, we kind of reset that one. Opponent plays Dawn of Hope. Giant Killer, okay. So we're gonna take out cards one by one. Basically, try to get back into. We're gonna have problems with Heliod later, but let's see. We're at 6 mana, so okay, we can cut this down by 4, so this will cost 5 mana. That'll be a next turn play. I can also just Gilded Goose into Gruul Spellbreaker. Okay, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Shifting Ceratops. We're gonna do a haste rush. And fortunately, yes. I might actually just have to leave it alone. Then let's just play the Gilded Goose, get us a little... Just get us there a little bit. Opponent goes Atomic, gets a 5/5. Opponent will probably tap down Shifting Ceratops. We can... Opponent... Okay, hold on. We're 4 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll just block with the Goose for now. Okay, trap. So yeah, let's take the War Marshal. Okay, so first things first. So this gives us 3 mana up. So we actually need 1. Okay, I could just play the Reclaimer, but that does nothing. I can still play the Reclaimer afterwards. In fact, this becomes a... This is now a 4/4. I can add a +1/+1 counter to make it a 5/5, but it won't tangle with... Okay, let's just give it haste. Get ourselves Castle Garenbrig, so we can actually trash something. He might have a way to save it. God's willing. Okay, has kind of a way to save it. Chooses red, so which means I should swing with Shifting Ceratops. Opponent can tap down Klothys. We'll willingly take the 5 here. Opponent's probably gonna just start pumping with lifelink. That's the problem. There you go. Lifelink on Tomic. Gonna swing with just that. So it's probably gonna tap. It's gonna start boosting Tomic. Yeah, we kind of blew a removal there that way, but not much of a choice on that matter. Also, it's tapped. Opponent's got 3 mana up. Hasn't tried anything with Dawn of Hope. So let's take the God's Willing. Okay, playing the Elvish Reclaimer. So let's see if we can actually start drawing into multiple creatures now that we got a sort of engine. Tapping Klothys, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I kind of wish well, no, it wouldn't have matched. Okay, resolve. Give me a non-land. Wildborn Preserver's good. Give me a creature. Nope, it's a land. So okay, we're in a stall right now. In fact, it's pretty much our opponent's position because so right now our immediate goal is just to block Tomic. Opponent. Okay, Elspeth's Son's Nemesis, so the -1 is gonna be a problem. Yeah. We're kind of pinging our opponent slowly, but now we have to start eating our own stuff. Okay.
The heart of a hero beats within your breast.
So our opponent will gain quite a bit of life, but we can trade. He still has enough devotion, but just a little bit. So we just need to snipe Elspeth. Not easy. Plus, opponent's now out of the cards. Not gonna crack the food just yet. We do have a Wicked Wolf. Okay, they can. Okay, let's keep draining our opponent's life. So this is really a long haul game. It also keeps our opponent off escape. Ooh, hold on. How many? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. And has reach too, so that's a nice thing. Opponent taps that down. Resolve that. Probably should take action. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's. Okay, we got Domri Anarch, so we're gonna save that for later. Probably should also save this because we need to start sacrificing stuff. I can swing with Wildborn Preserver. I can also swing with Gruul Spellbreaker, but it just... What? We'll save it. Ugin the Ineffable. Okay, that's a problem, but it is a destroy effect. He'll probably destroy the Wildborn Pre... Oh no, makes a token. So, let's check. Has 6, so we need to snipe Elspeth. We can snipe the Giant Killer. Okay. Kind of wish I had Storm Strat again here, but this position's okay. So, Evolving Wild's not gonna do it for us. So, playing Domri. It's not a creature, so we don't get to draw a card, but we do get to gain life. In fact, I might want to save up on Elvish Reclaimer. We're going to start sniping these lands. Okay, if I were to fight, it's going to be... I'm gonna fight the giant killer. Because that's the most annoying... Because that's the most annoying card.
Oh, let the blighters feel the ground tremble.
So, we're actually going to attack. We will sacrifice the Gruul Spellbreaker, but... Hold on. Yeah, he's gonna be in a position where he's probably gonna destroy Domri, but we do have... We have more than enough, No. Yeah, he doesn't have enough to... Actually, there's no need to attack with both, just... Oh, wait. No, there's a need to attack with both. He will block... He will just block both. So Domri's gonna take a hit for the team. Doesn't realize... Oh, he's just doing it to draw a card. Okay. And that takes out the... So he will get a card off that. So we'll end the turn there. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit tense. Our opponent... The important thing now is, one, we need to Hushbringer. Okay, that doesn't do much. That brings it up to 4. Leyline, that brings it up to 6. But it's... Wait, let's check. This is target opponent. Target card. Okay. That does it. So opponent still has Heliod, but we have ways around it. Opponent probably should be using Ugin at this point. No, it's still drawing cards. Okay, so...
Secrets manifest.
Oh, we cancel. Pass first. Let's see if our opponent's... Okay, he's not gonna swing, so... So, time to start getting our other lands. So, let's see what's a good one. Field of Ruin doesn't do anything. Fabled Pass... Blast Zone, that's a good one. So we need to hit X equals 2. It will kill our leaf... X equals 2 kills these two. X equals 4 kills... nothing of ours. So let's go. My turn. So it's exile Elspeth. This is going to be a very long grind. I apologize. Yeah, X equals 3. X equals 2 actually hits 3 of his stuff. It hits 2 of ours.
We won't answer to other guilds.
I'm actually gonna... Yes, send these 2 guys over. So he can block with these 2. Yeah, let's send the sacrifice over. Okay, there's the... Okay, so opponent will go down to 5 devotion. Yeah, the devotion computation part is hard. Okay, that's the only place it'll go to. Have to be careful with our devotion because well, not okay. This one not so much. So we need to double check what number we can hit. We have to hit. Opponent plays heraldic banner. Okay, that's a blank. He could start taking out our stuff. Okay, X equals 4 brings it down to 3. Yeah, I'm gonna go X equals 4.
Multiverse obeys me.
Okay, then I'm also going to sack this, get ourselves another land, then okay, let's get ourselves another forest. Then Elvish Reclaimer. Let's sack a forest. Actually, no, let's sack a mountain. Okay, now we got ourselves a 5/5, so let's get ourselves Gingerbread Cabin. That's also a forest. Well, it comes in play tap, so it doesn't get that effect, so that's an oops. Still drawing lands. Okay, let's see. Which guy do I not want to see again? Hushbring. Kinda also. So that puts our opponent down there. We can fight. Now let's hope it's not an instant that ruins us.
My wild beasts will bring your comeuppance.
Okay, it's nope. It wasn't. So yeah, we would have punched through. Opponent would. There you go. So we managed to survive that game. That was a bit of a wild one. And I haven't encountered my nemesis yet, which it's a bit unfair, but I actually don't mind if it means I go through this this entire episode without running into Nicol Bolas or running into Niv Mizzet or running into Golos. What's another one that I don't want to run into? Basically those three. I think we're at the point where yes, it's actually a nice thing that we're mono white again. This one's linden flavored, so this is very aggro. We need to our mid-range creatures have to be up to snuff. This one it's nice, but it's very scary. You're gonna mulligan this. Okay, this one's better. We at least can surprise with a turn 2 Wildborn Preserver. So, Evolving Wilds. Definitely get a green source. Oh, yeah. I also didn't notice that my lands are now Atheros flavored. Opponent plays Beloved Princess. I'm gonna pass. Let's see if we can surprise our opponent. Daxos. Yeah, we'll surprise. Can't be blocked by creatures with power less than 3. Thank goodness Wildborn Preserver is just 2. So opponent will gain a ton of life. It'll be our turn to follow suit afterwards. So Domri will just simply make them fight. That's not good. Let's just go Klothys now. In fact, I will offer the trade. No, that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea because we know we can Arcane Signet into Domri next turn. It's not enough to Johnny's Pridemate. Yeah, we probably should have offered the trade. Then again, we can just fight. Okay, so let's take the Beloved Princess. So there's only one copy of this, so we really have to snipe a Johnny's Pridemate here. So let's play the Field of Ruin last. So okay, Signet into Domri. So Domri will die as a result of this, but we really need to. We really need to make sure this doesn't grow anymore. If our opponent has God's willing. Okay. So Johnny's Pridemate is gonna go out of reach. So our only hope now is to just, well, we can play Cinder. So we're gonna take some hits here. I might actually have to let Domri die. I could actually let the Wildborn Preserver die. Yeah, please. Okay, Storm's... Okay, Storm's Reach is not gonna reach that. Okay, we're gonna have to just let Domri die, because Domri's gonna die anyway. So, back down to 3. Take the God's Willing. Still bitter about that. Okay, so Field of Ruin. So, let's see. We can play... +1/+1 counter, definitely. Then we can pay 1, 2, 3 to make this a 5. I can also pay 1 and just play Cinder Vines. Okay, we'll do that. So this one's Xaxis, that's a problem. I can just swing with Wildborn Preserver, force a trade with Linden. Yeah, let's do that. Opponent does not trade with Linden. So the trick now is Ajani's Pridemate's we're gonna have to block Ajani's Pridemate with Klothys forever. So we got Daybreak Chaplain, so it's all life gain. We're gonna have to play Great Henge next turn. Well, opponent unloads their entire hand. Okay. So this one's gonna keep getting big forever. We have no recourse for that one. We lost our only opportunity, but we'll take that. And we're gonna lose our... And we're gonna start losing creatures if we can't answer that Law Rune Enforcer. We'll also be taking some damage up in the air. Not looking great. We can add 1 more mana. Hold on. Okay, Stomping Ground's not what we want. We're not gonna get Domri back, so I might as well. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose this one. We allowed our opponent to unload their entire hand. So let's see. Let's just play Great Henge now. Stomping Ground tapped. Okay, so we're actually gonna save the Cinder Vines. We can actually afford to lose one thing, but now we're gonna start losing well, not quite everything, but we're gonna lose quite a bit. We need to start drawing. We need to start getting the creature train going. Opponent's thankfully our opponent is kind of stuck, so we'll let that resolve. We got no outs for that. We can actually afford to take 1 hit, I suppose. Okay, thank goodness our opponent did not. So that's gonna get really big. So let's let all of that resolve. So opponent probably doesn't realize that Wildborn Preserver has reach. Well, can't do anything about it. Can't gain life with Soulmender. So let's go to blocks. Thankfully, Daxos attacking doesn't mean... Well, yeah, opponent did not realize it. And just... Okay. Yeah, I got nothing to remove here. So, yeah, gain some more life. We can kill this engine at least with Cinder Vines, but I kind of want to keep this up as a backup. Come on, creature. Okay, Grumgully's a creature. So take the Loyal Pegasus. Yes. Also, we have options. I should have used this one first. It's a mistake. Okay, so we have to take action now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 mana. Questing Beast, that's not quite it. Okay, I have to force our opponent to block stuff, so thankfully this does not have trample. I can actually just swing with Wildborn Preserver now. We need to start taking chunks out of our opponent's life. Also, questing beast is kind of relevant. Okay, opponent take... Okay, we're starting to chip on our opponent's board. I would have figured our opponent would have let the hit happen. But so be it. So, probably we'll just lose the Gruul Spellbreaker. Opponent... Yeah, you have to keep count check. I think I can actually... Yeah, we can probably have to block at this point. Sentinel's Mark. Okay. Makes it a 4-5, so... Taps that down. He has to attack with... Okay. Let's do the math here. So 20, 21, 22. So that's a force block. So we probably should stop attacking with Wildborn Preserver. Okay, draw another land. We'll take the Daybreak Chaplain. Cast Questing Beast. Check the triggers. Make sure the draw trigger comes first, because that will inform us how much mana to pay. Stonecoil Serpent. I'm actually not going to buff because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to decline that. Cavalier, okay, so we declined that one. So now our opponent's forced to tap Questing Beast. And we're also gonna... Nope, let's hold back because we know we got more creatures on the way. And we can just keep swinging with Questing Beast. We probably should snipe Daxos sooner or later. Probably after we cast Cavalier. Sworn Companions. Okay, sure. Johnny's Pridegate's gonna get bigger, but unless he has a way to deal with the Death Touch... Well, he has a way to deal with the Death Touch, so to speak. Oh, he's gonna pass. Take the Sworn Companions. Doesn't have protection, so the Law Rune... That was a weird one. Oh, probably... Didn't swing because tapping that means that Klothys gets through. Okay, so Cavalier. We actually want Cavalier to die depending on what comes out. Okay, so Great Henge comes first. And okay, we'll do in this order. Okay, did not want to draw that. Ooh, Stormstrat would have been nice. The Arcbow would have been nice too. Okay, puts in the battlefield untapped, so we do get a token. Shame. That was our one way of sniping the Law Rune Enforcer. Okay, now let's see. Take action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. This is getting ridiculously big. And I can still swing with Questing Beast. Actually, our opponent probably should tap down Questing Beast now if he doesn't want to deal with it. In fact, I hope he sees that, because by doing that, it forces... Oh, he did it. Okay, so swing with Questing Beast. Too late to tap it. Could have tapped it earlier. He has to throw either Linden or the Pridemate under the bus, or just take 6. Oh, he's gonna tap that. Oh, he's gonna do this. Oh, he's gonna tap both. Oh, that's fine. Because my plan is to let Cavalier die. There. That's the plan. Cavalier of Thorns is... Wait. Let's see. Okay. Trying to regain some life back. That's fair. I can see the pressure. But that's huge. Thankfully, still no trample. So that blocks that. This blocks that. Okay, then this blocks this, I guess. Okay. Okay, we're getting Wicked Wolf. Because we... Yes, we're getting Wicked Wolf because we want to snipe the Law Rune Enforcer. And having another indestructible creature is not bad. So, it's now... We're not... That was our only way to get stuff back, so we're ditching the Arc Bow. Shame. But we need to keep it... This is a very high life. I'm also concerned about what our opponent has here. He's used up... So again... Oh! He sees I'm gonna snipe the Law Rune Enforcer. Okay. Whew! Either that or our opponent got tired from that one long match. So there we go. Okay. Let's keep cracking this one. Yeah, I guess we have time for one. Yeah, I guess I have time for one more. Yeah, I'm loving the Great Henge now. That's for sure. Yeah, Klothys is looks like a pretty good fit, though. Still concerned about how, because the few test matches I did with the big tree that I've mentioned. Okay, mono black this time. They did not turn out well for me. Okay, so we got 2 mana. We got things to do. Okay, I'll show you what happens when you keep one this. For one, I wish this one's definitely a low mana base. This one's definitely low on the mana base, so we probably should not have kept this one. I just kind of wanted to see what it was like. It's not too bad per se. No, why am I kidding? Because at the very least, we can fight something really small. And we can surprise something, and we can surprise with the Wildborn Preserver, so to speak. If our opponent play... Yeah. Please play a cat. No, plays the oven. Definitely not playing the bow too early. In fact, I would say the bow is probably not the strongest one. Piper the Swarm. Okay, sure. We will play the Preserver now. So we're not going to be able to fight... We're not going to be able to fight it, but... Okay. We can kind of trick our opponent. Let's see if our opponent blocks. Okay, we'll let the damage land first. That forces our opponent to at least sack it to the oven, so at least this is one creature I don't have to worry about. Could use another land so we can get Renata into Wicked Wolf, but I'm willing to just play Klothys right now, at least. Okay, Ira comes down. Wicked Wolf mana would be really nice. No, Once Upon a Time. Do I want to cast Once Upon a Time to just draw mana? Because I can just cast Klothys and start putting pressure on our opponent that way. Yeah, definitely not gonna attack. So yeah, we can start picking our opponent. Let's hope our opponent does not. Ritual Soot. Okay, maybe not too bad. Ritual Soot might not be too bad at least. A big creature like Rankle would be bad. I'd be forced to chump it. I could also take the hit and just ditch the bow. Let it land per se. Okay, opponents got nothing. Okay, so we're gonna take out the Piper. But we really need to draw land, so Once Upon a Time has to play now. We need to also hold up mana for Veil of Summer, so... Okay, Paradise Druid, no. Blast Zone's not bad. Blast Zone's not bad, it nukes the oven. And we can also leave 2 mana up for Elvish Reclaimer, so... Really curious. Opponent's gaining life. I'm really curious what's in his hand. Okay. God Eternal Bond 2, sure. We can snipe Ayara, we can't snipe Bond 2. It's gonna be a bit of a race. Also, we should be... One's also probably deciding how much to sack. Okay, that's all resolved. I'm hoping he sacks a few lands, because that will allow us to get some... That will allow us to get going. No, it doesn't sack anything. Okay. So we could just play Veil of Summer to draw a card. Okay, you know, I am gonna draw a card. I kind of stuck on mana for a while. Okay, there's the mana we kind of needed. There's... Okay, so let's take out the Once Upon a Time. So still pinging our opponent, that's the good news. I could just play Renata for now. So that puts us at 6. And we got nothing better to do, so might as well just buff it. So we're going to be taking a few hits from Bond 2. That's kind of a given. So the game plan is to start hitting back with Klothys. Opponent's gonna... Oh, take out Renata. Okay, that's fair. So let's take the hit. Now that I think of it, Porphoros' intervention's probably a good fit here. At least it gives us an X spell of sorts. Electro Dominance, maybe, but we are mostly creatures. Okay, so we have 2 choices. We can go Ayara or Arasta. Because we can Wicked Wolf, force our opponent to... Okay, let's force our opponent to... Okay, so we need to see the details of the fight first. Now it'll be really bad if it turns out our opponent has removal, but can't be helped. Opponent might just sack. Okay, just sacks it, so that's good. So that gives us an incentive to buff the Wildborn Preserver. Now, we're not triggering Klothys just yet. Okay, that was just weird. That was just a weird token hit of sorts, but... Also, we probably better off just taking the damage, because this is always going to be a constant 5. My main concern is... Well, the nice thing about this is that every time our opponent plays a spell to take care of our stuff... Okay, we'll just take the hit. Oh, he's not going to go. Come on. There you go. No blocks. I'm not gonna let you reshuffle that. And 20 is not too bad. Cavalier. Oh, now he gets a sack. Okay. Okay, not too bad. So we will get Klothys live. It's just the sad thing is the lifelink is going to be a problem. We will need to snipe this. Resting Beast is a way to snipe it, I guess. Okay, let's just take out the trash and tread. So definitely swinging with just these two. Opponent probably might just block Klothys just to keep gaining life. That's the sad part. But we can kind of put pressure on our opponent that way. Do I want to play Vivian's bow? Yes, I want to play the bow. Because we're eventually going to start drawing lands at this point. So like, we're going to eventually start drawing lands, so 6 mana is not too bad for digging. Kind of want Great Henge, but let's see. Opponent's playing IR again, okay. Also, the nice thing about Klothys is that she can keep sniping all this. Last attempt Reaver, okay. Not too scared of those. In fact, I can keep swinging with... I might just swing with Questing Beast alone. Just leave Klothys behind. Okay. Temple of Abandon. Okay, so let's take out the Veil of Summer. Because you can only get back permanents anyway with... So, Temple of Abandon. Just to set up our next draw. If it's a land... At least gives us an idea. Land is not too bad, but I want to see if I can draw something else. Rasta is not too bad at this point either. We're actually at the point where we can already pay X equals... We can just crack the blast zone to snipe the oven. So I can start sniping I can start sniping lands though. Food source would be nice for Wicked Wolf, but yeah, having Wicked Wolf, there are a few other creatures that have ETB fight. No, I think Wicked Wolf's probably okay. Dreadhorde General. If I'm forced to sacrifice, I'll probably just sacrifice. Oh no, just going for zombie maybe. Okay, so we need to snipe that immediately at once. So let's take out the forest. Castle Garen Brig is... Gruul Gate, Castle Garen Brig... Because it's only for activated abilities of creatures, so... Let's just take the Gruul Gate. Opponent's about to draw. Spark Harvest takes out the questing beast. That's unfortunate. At least we get Spider for our troubles, but if we can't take out Liliana, we're in real trouble. I might just have to mass swing with everything. Okay, hold on. Let's take out the Spark Harvest. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just go X equals 7. We probably won't get anything that super big. But still something. Give me something good. Okay. In the next iteration, we are. In the next iteration, we are. Well, we do get. We actually can start swinging with Wolf now. Okay, here's how it goes. So we're giving our opponent a chance to kill Arasta. Also giving our opponent a chance to draw a ton of cards. Okay. But okay, he didn't pull that trigger. So right now, sure, our opponent's going to be gaining life out of this and drawing some cards, but we're trying to pare our opponent's board down. Opponent's going to actually... Okay, that's fair. Draws even more cards. Yeah, so we might have some problems here. So... Opponent's going to play Bond too soon, so... We're probably gonna have to hold up mana to tap for Gilded Goose. Back to the underworld, kills Arasta, gives us a spider. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, Chandra would... All those cards I put in the bottom. Murderous Rider, so we lose the wolf. Okay, opponents managed to draw their way through. Okay, Murderous Rider for good measure. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. At this point, not all good runs have to come to an end. So let's take that. I can set x equals 3 just to snipe these. Can I set x equals 6, 1, 2? It'll take 2 turns, by then it'll be too late. 1, 2, 3, still 7. And we do get the Elvish Reclaimer Life. We get ourselves... None of these are good. Voracious Hydra doesn't do it. Marauding Raptor doesn't do it. Yep. Probably less mid-range. We do get Klothys live again, but it's only a matter of time before this dies. Yeah, let's just concede right now. After 2 bad hits with the arc bow, I would probably drop 2. So given that, what are the things I would change? Well, number 1, instead of arc bow, another creature. Incubation Druid's probably not a bad idea here, I guess. Basically, we might want to thin out some of our Planeswalkers as well, but I think the Planeswalkers are just fine. We just happen to be unlucky in most times. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. I'm about to get myself a playset of Ether Extinction at this rate. And that said, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. Take care and God bless. Have a great rest of the week, everyone.